How about this article that was written by Ken Rosenthal of Fox Sports about the Red Sox skipper John Farrell and saying basically that he's under fire. Of course, they won the World Series back in 2013, won the AL East title back in 2016. But do you really think the Red Sox could be the first team to change managers if things don't go the way they expect them to up in Boston?
Gosh, the expectation in Boston, we know what that is, right? They want to get to the World Series and win the World Series every year. But realistically, they've had injuries. We talked about David Price. That's a big injury for them. They don't have David Ortiz anymore. They have to learn how to play without Big Papi. So a lot of things go into account here. But Dave Dombrowski kind of gave him the kiss of death, saying that his job is secure. Anytime you hear that, they're usually going to get fired soon. But I don't think John Farrell should get fired. Now, are these articles coming out, or are people starting to say stuff not just because of the performance on the field, but how he's handling his clubhouse right now? Because there's talks that players in that clubhouse aren't happy with Farrell because they don't think he has their back with the media and with the public. Because certain situations that happen, and for example, I'm just throwing this out there, Dave.
Sure.
For example, the whole Manny Machado, Dustin Pedroia thing. Pedroia is saying publicly on TV, it's not me, it's them. Well, who's them? It's John Farrell, right? John Farrell is the one that ordered the code red or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I do.
And then we never heard from John Farrell backing up Dustin Pedroia or whoever. So that could be another thing that is kind of being thrown out there. The players aren't happy with him right now. So a lot of factors. I still don't think he's going to get fired. I don't think he's going to be the first one fired.
Commissioner, have you ever been in a clubhouse in Cleveland or Cincinnati where maybe they actually ask the players rather about the manager and whether or not you guys like him? Do they take that kind of taboo vote of confidence from the players to determine whether or not he should stick around?
Yeah, I've never personally been asked that. And I don't know if you would ever get an honest answer from a player if they asked you that, or even an answer in general. Right. If they were to ask me that, my first response would be, "Are you kidding? Like seriously, you're asking me if I have confidence in my manager?" Because if you say something about your manager, what's going to happen? Probably nothing, because he's going to get fired. But for the next manager you play for, and the next one down the line after that, they're going to know that you threw him under the bus. So, I mean, that's just a question that you need to avoid if it's asked to you.
I by the way, love the A Few Good Men reference that you brought up there with the code red.
Yeah, that's right. I knew you would.